I don't hate it too much, but too much React content can be fatiguing. Well, then don't watch it. People that complain about React content, I think, are some of the dumbest people on the internet. Like, I can understand if a content creator is complaining about React content, like Dark Vapor is complaining about it because he thinks it's bad for YouTube. If you're not a content creator, this has no bearing on you.
Yes, exactly. You, as a consumer, have absolutely no say in the matter at all. So, if you don't like something, you better shut up. If you don't like my video, you better not comment anything, because you are just a pleb consumer, not the glorious master race of the content creators. What the content creators say should be gospel at this point. Oh yes, you have absolutely no rights, and your expression means nothing.
If you don't like the video, don't watch the video. Like, I don't know. I don't find this to be hard. Let's see here. Playthroughs have also made me get more games. Yeah, but can't you say that watching React content has made you watch other videos? How many of you guys have watched a React video and then watched the person's content after?
This is very easily provable false, or the transition rate is extremely low, to say the least. You can go to any video of Asmongold, him reacting, and then you can actually check how many views that video got. For example, The Darkest Secret of World of Warcraft, which is a great video, got something like 1 million views, or even more, on his channel. But the original creator of that video, even though Asmongold said, "Hey guys, go and subscribe and like the video, blah 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 blah," even though he said that, the original creator of that video didn't even receive 100k subs. So the conversion rate is absolute shit. The only people who actually do it are most likely people who think who found explicit content that they like by accident this way, or people who are just blindly following anything that Asmongold says. YouTube decides will your video be viral in the literal first 2 minutes of it being uploaded. I'm not joking, maybe even first 30 seconds. There are 3 main factors that matter for YouTube, and I'm not gonna obviously reveal all 3 of them, but I will reveal one aspect that really matters. It's subscriber click-through ratio. YouTube thinks in a very simple way about this one. If even your subscribers, people who have subscribed to you, are not interested to click on the video that you uploaded, that means other people will also be less likely interested to click on that video. So YouTube recommends the video to less people. That is explicitly how it works. Some channel who had, for example, 10k viewers, getting 30k Asmongold brainlets, subscribing to them, and then he uploads a video and doesn't actually get that 4 times average viewer count on the video, is gonna hurt his channel. Now, admittedly, the YouTube system is, well, kind of reasonably designed in this case. It will not instantaneously punish his channel, but if that happens like 2 or 3 times in a row, his channel is gonna be downgraded. His videos will receive less impressions than they previously did before the bump in subscribers. That's how YouTube works, and it's actually testable. So, yeah, this is not exactly always good.
The React video, I think that's happened too. You can give, the thing is, like, you can give very common sense, like, logical...
Oh boy, Asmongold and common sense and logic, that's a combo everyone should be fearful of. If you want to hear Asmongold's dumbassery logic being dismantled, just look at my channel. I have uploaded many videos of him completely just discrediting himself in his own words and so on. Asmongold has absolutely nothing to do with logic. He's just a guy who has created a huge echo chamber and bans everyone who disagrees with him and doesn't even look into criticism. He himself has stated that he will never react to a video that's negative about himself. And the obvious factor is, if you look at his channel, he has multiple videos where he is just trashing on people that he can trash on. But if someone has actually something legit to say about him, he will absolutely ignore them like the plague. For example, Asmongold fanboys see my videos and they say, "Ha ha ha ha, Asmongold will react to your videos and destroy you." No, he won't. He's an absolute coward. I can literally say anything I want about Asmongold. He will just ignore it because he has nothing to say about these things. So, you know, a little bit of copium there, Asmongold fanboys.
Conclusions both ways. You see what I'm saying? And what's this here? Would you bought games because you've watched streamer play it and it'll look fun? Yeah, like Vampire Survivors, exactly. For sure. But I think that's the same with React content. That's what I mean, is that not all of it is equal. And that's why I...
Oh, and I actually have one more great example. Let's say Asmongold watches 10 videos. Okay, so and all of those 10 videos, by the way, are really good. And it's from smaller channels with, like, I don't know, like 50k subs or something like that. So he watches the first video. He says, okay, boys, go like the video and subscribe. Let's ignore the fact that those people are actually actively destroying the video by just watching 1 second of it, pressing the like button and leaving, most likely. Second of all, okay, so let's say that first channel got 20k subs from that. Even if we think that that is 100% a positive thing and it will have no downsides, then he watches the second video. And through natural forces and the rule how people govern themselves, that second video when he says subscribe and like the video, that video no longer is getting 20k subs. That video is getting 15k subs. So the first one got the most, the second one got the second best, and well, when you get to the last one, you know, only the most absolute die-hard Asmongold fans who literally will do everything that he says without question are the ones subscribing. Which means he created free content for himself, monetized it on his channel for free, and that person is not even gonna get most likely 1k subs at the end. That's how also that works, because there's a human factor to it.
I had a problem, and I think it can be problematic if YouTube actually makes a rule against it universally. Does that make sense?
No.
I just started subbing to Lucy. Her stream after your reaction was nuts. She got like 500 subs. Yeah.
Yeah, but those subs are going to go away. They're not going to stay. The chances that they're going to stay is almost nil. Because the most simplest proof that React content is not that good at the end of the day is the fact that if Asmongold is promoting another streamer, he is actively, without question, doing something that's negative to him as a content creator. He is promoting his literal enemies, his adversaries. But he can easily do it because he knows that at the end of the day, sure, someone's gonna go there, but like only 5 people are legitimately gonna stick or something like that unless her content is like beyond ludicrously amazing. The simple truth of the matter is, he would never promote other people if it actually took away from him. That's the simple truth.
And that's just what happens. It is not as simple as some people would like to make it out to be. And I do...
It's true, it's not, but Asmongold has absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
I do think that React content exists on a spectrum, and there is a point on that spectrum which the H3 court case proves is fair use. So where do you draw the line? I think that YouTube should give creators the tools and not make rules about it. That's the smart way to do it.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Does that make sense? And what's this here? Video loses value to you whenever you watch somebody else's reaction. The game doesn't, because it's different to play it yourself than watching it. But we already established that's not true.
Go watch my previous videos about him establishing this. He doesn't establish anything. He literally just says, I am right, you are wrong. This is how we're gonna think. If you disagree with me, I will ban you. Classic Asmongold.
We've already established that people use playthroughs of video games as a market replacement of playing the video game themselves. We've already established that as true. Watched a lot of videos from other content creators after your reacts? Yeah, sure. And no, we haven't. Well, of course we...
The chat is pushing back, by the way.
Yeah. How many people? Again.
And here, even without context, here he says how many people, which implies that the amount matters.
We? Yes, we. Clearly we. We haven't established it.
We, again, the amount matters.
Absolutely have. Whenever I asked earlier, go back and check the VOD. Tons of people said that they
Tons of people
watch playthroughs of games because they couldn't afford the game or they didn't buy the game. Yeah, poll it. There is no outcome of the.
That's so great. A lot of people said that they did something, and that proved my point, because a lot of people said that they did it. Now, people are saying poll it because they disagree with him en masse, and he's saying, well, we're not going to poll it because even if one person agrees with me, I'm still right at the end.
Poll that will prove anything. Because if some people say, if 10% of people say yes, that still means that it happens. So you're again making an argument of degree. I'm not saying it does.
This whole video only makes it doesn't all it's already a shit video and doesn't make a lot of sense when you think about it. But this video can only fundamentally make sense if we are talking in matters of degree. This is not a black and white conversation. This video that he has uploaded only makes sense if we are talking with degrees of something happening, something working out.
Doesn't happen, or it does happen. I'm saying that. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm saying that it happens sometimes. I'm not saying it happens all the time. I never said that. I watched The Quarry and I didn't play it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. They watch playthroughs because it's the next best thing, not an exact replacement for playing it. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think there's a lot of people who watch playthroughs because they don't have the time to play the game.
Oh my god. That comment wasn't the best. It had a little bit going for it, but honestly, if Asmongold was smart, he would have just taken that as an absolute W because the comment is just not that great. But here he takes an obvious win and turns it into a lose by saying and equating. Well, just listen again, okay?
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think there's a lot of people who watch playthroughs because they don't have the time to play the game as well.
That is such a ludicrously stupid argument. Stop for a moment and think about it. If a person does not have time to play the game, why the hell would they have time to watch a let's play of the game? Imagine this: you only have 5 free hours in a month, and with that time, you are, instead of a game that takes 8 hours to finish, you are choosing to watch a let's play of the game. But you have absolutely no idea will the person doing the let's play actually finish the game in those 5 hours. That's such a dumb thing to say. That is such an unbelievably dumb thing to say.
And so if they had the game, there is not a time where that person would play the game naturally.
There is. And if you want to go super into detail, you could technically argue that, well, that person is just watching the let's play while he's on the toilet, on public transport, going to his job, or, whatever. In that case, just buy a fucking laptop. Yeah, just buy a laptop. It's that simple. Well, he doesn't have money for a laptop. Well, save up for a laptop, and then you can game while you're on the toilet if that's so important to you that you're gonna watch that you're gonna watch 3 minutes of a let's play while taking a crap, which is ludicrous. But again, that's the best defense that I can give him.
You see what I'm saying? And rash content advertising versus enriching versus leechment. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Is it's a spectrum. You probably wouldn't have bought it anyways then? Yeah, but you can say the same thing about a video.
You are on the spectrum.
You see what I'm saying? The Shoujo with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see here. If you want to talk for a video about it, you always see numbers don't lie. Yeah, I did see it. I thought the numbers were stupid.
Yes, Asmongold. I have many videos criticizing Asmongold for being an absolute moron, But every single one that Asmongold tries to be smart, read a graph, or God forbid, Google Trends, because he's so stupid he can't even analyze Google Trends correctly. I have so many videos that literally prove that Asmongold has no idea what numbers mean. Like, go watch the last video about Asmongold being stupid on Google Trends. It's 30 minutes. The guy literally has no idea what numbers mean. He probably thinks 1 is equal to 2 or some shit like that. It's absolutely insane. If Asmongold is talking about numbers, I am instantaneously assuming the exact opposite is correct, because I have yet to see this guy analyze something correctly when it comes to numbers or statistics. It's wild.
If you want me to be honest, I think that you can provide. He provided one example, and I've reacted to 100 creators.
Also, in the context of what Asmongold has said previously, that one example, this proves it, kinda, because he is saying he is right because of one person out of a million doing what he said that people may do. So if in one case out of 100 that person was right and it is negative, that still kind of disproves Asmongold in his own dumbassery logic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it really. I mean, it didn't really.
But I would love. I have no idea what numbers he's talking about, but I would love to see him explain why those numbers are stupid. I would fucking have a field day with that.